now. Launch the Slayer.
The Slayer has been activated.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
What's up?
Hello!
What's going on?
How are you doing?
Pretty good, brother. How about you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty
Yeah?
good. I got this cool ass light that you gave me that I love, but because if there's any sort of schmutz on my glasses, I have to get
Just
used to
like-
it because it's like fogging them up.
Damn it.
But it's I wish you guys could see my setup here. It's freaking badass. Josh hooked me up. I feel like a
a good
pro
one.
streamer.
You are
It's
a pro
awesome.
streamer, dude.
That's right.
I mean, it's crazy. I was thinking about it because I think this is episode like 26, and that's not counting like the special ones, like the
Right.
Team 32nd and the id one we did for the 35th, and like it's like 48 hours of Dark Ages streaming. That's crazy.
That is a lot. We've been at this for a long time.
Yeah.
It's fun. I love
Yeah.
doing it every week. I'm glad you guys show up. We got our audience. We got the crew that joins us every week. We love it. And no place we'd rather be, guys. When we don't stream, it's just because we're working hard on the DLC. That's it. Josh, me, everybody. We're just mostly just play testing. Right now that phase is just play the game, like try to find every little nook and cranny. Little things like right now in the arenas, there's always like little nooks and line of sight blockers and alleyways, and you just want to make sure all of those have lights. We art up the maps really beautifully, but sometimes when you put in little props and little elements to like the set dressing pass, we have to make sure that all of those are clipped well. You guys aren't stubbing your toes on them when you're in the middle of fighting. If you remember UAC Atlantica, for some of you guys, there was a few tiny little things on the floor that looked good, but they didn't quite have the clip on them. That's on us. And you all let us know how annoying that was. A lot of times when you're fighting, you could be backed up into a corner, and all of a sudden that little bucket on the ground, you're like, get this thing out of my way.
You're like, I hate the environmental art in this game. It's too good. It's blocking me. It's blocking my fun.
So-
Yeah, it's true.
So it's a lot of that, guys. I always say it's like the pebble on the racetrack. We got to find, the pebble on the skate park. It's like you got to find all of them. It just takes one tiny little rock, and the next thing you know, you're wiping out. And
True.
so it's like we're just catching all that stuff and syncing it all together. It just feels really good. It's really getting there, guys. It's fun.
Yeah, man. That's it's been a crazy ass week too, not just for us, but I feel like starting with games. So today I have to just plug it real quick because it's awesome and it's live finally. We got the Immortal X in the Dark Ages is live right now. So scenes such as this without even the logos and all the beauties. Because again, it's kind of cool. Your pet can be Surat, of course, but it can also be Cacodemon, which is kind of sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then you can actually fight a Cyber Demon as a boss right now today in Diablo Immortal. And then here's another key art, maybe without the logos. There you go. So that's all live right now. Again, it's on mobile, and I'm pretty positive you can play it desktop version too through Battle.net, which is sick. But so if you haven't checked out already the one that we have still live, I think in Diablo 4, check out the one in Diablo Immortal if that's more your speed. But man, this week, Replaced just came out. Did you ever get to check out the demo for that? I can't remember. It was like the
No.
2.5D kind of side-scrolling, very like cyberpunk Blade Runner-y, and it has these kind of like combat finishers that are kind of like a la like Arkham, like in the Arkham stuff. Those fun-ass takedowns.
Yep.
Really slick. Came out. Metacritic's really high, and I think it's it's not a single, everything that's a single dev can't just be a single dev, but it's mainly, I think, a
Right.
single dev with like a small team, which is amazing. And then kind of in our shooter lane, we've got first person shooter. We've got the Mouse PI game. I think it comes out at midnight, unless Australia, unless Australia is already out, because Australia is like in the future, might already be out.
Dude,
Is it-
I would love, to
Yeah.
play the crap out of that.
Yeah,
that
one's
looks
sick.
awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool too. I think they got Troy Baker as their like main voice actor of the mouse, which is nuts.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that one's cool. Okay, it's out already. Chad is saying that's sick.
No, it looks really good. I think
Yeah.
we should all support it. It's another FPS. We need more of them, and it looks awesome. I love it.
And speaking of taking risks and a studio that just can't seem to stop putting out 9s and 10s, Capcom's brand new IP, Pragmata, comes out at midnight tonight. That's
Yep.
the dad simulator where you got the AI kid on your back and you're doing like
Yeah.
third-person shooting and hacking at the same time.
Yep.
But demo for that's fun as hell, so I'm really looking forward to messing
Well,
with that.
scores are good,
Yeah.
but more importantly, I think you guys would all agree the thing that we're most excited about is that both of these games feel really fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like Pragmata's getting praised for having a new combat system. Mouse PI clearly is a really original, fresh overall concept. That's cool, right? That's all we want
Yeah.
to see as gamers. That's why we try to. I know you guys sometimes get frustrated with Dark Ages that it's not like Eternal, and then some people get frustrated that Eternal's not like 2016. But I just feel like as a gamer, I just want new experiences. That's what's fun for us to make.
Yeah.
And I think it's fun to play. And yeah, I'm going to play both of those games because they seem really fresh, and especially since they're single player, we got to support the single player.
Amen to that. It's cool too because I feel like there was a couple years up until a few years ago. I feel like Capcom was one of the ones kind of like leading the charge, but Japan was kind of like, because they used to make proprietary engines only, and actually they still do for the re-engine for the Capcom side for both Requiem and now for Pragmata. But they were kind of falling behind in the tech in a weird way, where it was like this chase of like, do we adapt Unreal
Right.
like some like Korean devs have, or do we just go, shit, we just got to get this engine up to speed or better? And obviously re-engine, since I think it was like Biohazard, which was 7, they've started using it then, and now I think they even have it branched into parts of the Monster Hunter series, and like it's just, we've got path tracing, we got ray tracing, like they're all caught up. And to your point, most importantly, they're just doing different things and experimenting. And I kept seeing all these reviews that are like, it's so funny, like we were talking about the nostalgia of the era that you're in, and then when people think back on it, like PlayStation 2 era and PlayStation 3 are great eras. No notes or whatever. But it's so funny how like I see a lot of references recently to be like, this feels like a PlayStation 2 game where like they were still just experimenting on like big ideas. Like it wasn't like we were in the sequel hell yet of like you're on the 10th game in the the franchise. Right. Like we're doing Madden whatever year it is. It was like we're just doing something completely original. Nobody's ever thought of this. And even if it's kind of a hybrid of things, it just felt like, how did we get this game? Like, where did this come from? You know what I mean? I feel like we're in that space right now, which is lucky because it's competing against, of course, the giants of games as a service games, always on games that have the world of a player base. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
Pragmata, both of those games, a game that I could turn on, enjoy, play for half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 6 hours if I want to. Yeah. Have a really good, satisfying experience, and it's just it's accessible. It's and then there's challenge there if I want it. It's just that's the joy of just a really great, game like a Sekiro or a Bloodborne or a Pragmata, Metal Gear 5. It's just like jumping into that world, kicking some ass. Doom. That's what Doom's trying to be, you guys. For you.
That's right.
And, it's awesome. I'm still in my Stalker 2 sandbox, but to be honest, I'm only really playing the DLC. So somehow I'm kind of mainlining FPS right now because I will play the DLC a ton, then go home and literally put in like another 40 minutes into Stalker 2.
Which I imagine is a wildly different speed of FPS, which is kind of maybe like refreshing, right?
A little jarring sometimes because like you guys know Stalker 2, it's fun. It's great. It's hard. It's challenging. I do kind of want to dive out from behind the tree and rip the dude's throat out. And just like, that's what I love so much about id games is I think thematically being aggressive is just id. Like
Yeah.
id games have always they felt like they put you in the driver's seat and you're able to go forwards. And I love going backwards in games, like
Yeah.
sneaking, stealthing, stalking, that feels so good in
Mm-hmm.
Stalker 2. I love all that stuff, but I love being on my toes. I just feel like in a good id game, uh, a lot of times you're just moving forward, which just feels awesome. So, but yeah, it is a nice change of pace. Are you playing anything else right now, or are you just slate's clean to dive into Pragmata, or what are you going to do first, Pragmata or Mouse PI?
I think I'm gonna do. It's funny because I played the demo for Pragmata and for Replaced, but I was trying to finish Fatal Frame 2 remake before I started Pragmata, but it's not going to happen. So I'm just going to jump into Pragmata tonight and just be like,
Right.
I tried. I'll get back to Fatal. I mean, I've played it when it came out again on PlayStation 2, the Fatal Frame 2 the first time, but I'll get back to it at some point. Also, I think they'll probably do some more performance updates because they also use their own engine, but that one had a harder time keeping up because they don't produce like how Capcom does, where it's like, okay, this is going to go out to 8 million users and they have no patience, so it needs to be right today. You know what I mean? Like a normal dev, they have to spend some time on it. But also, exactly, you mentioned Bloodborne. So now we have to talk about, you heard about this, right?
I did hear about it.
Dude, this is insane. So for anybody in chat, I already see chat talking about it. So you guys probably already know, but there's all these, it's so funny because these things keep happening, all these cons I've never even heard of. This is like, I don't know if it was CinemaCon. There was like 2 other ones this week or something. But of all things that came out of nowhere, there's a Bloodborne animated movie being made. I don't remember the name of the. I'd never heard of the name of the animation studio. That's what I'm most curious about because that's the most important part of all of this is, the talent and the pedigree of which I can't imagine with all of the fandom and how crazy it's been with everybody wanting a remake or a PC port and all this other stuff. Them missing with this, and of course with Miyazaki, I'm sure he has to be involved in some way because I remember, when Blue Point got dissolved, there was this whole, I don't know if it was a rumor, it was confirmed that they had talked to Miyazaki about Blue Point doing a remake or a remaster, and he was like, I'd rather not because it was so personal to him. So I can't imagine them being like, all right, we're just gonna do an animated movie. That's not a game. You're good. You know what I mean? So. But you got to realize we're in a timeline now where we're getting a Sekiro anime that actually looks amazing. I don't know if you saw the trailer they did a couple weeks ago, whatever, maybe a month ago. The Sekiro trailer for the anime looks sick. There is the Alex Garland movie that we've already seen. I don't know if you've noticed this, but somehow whenever people get really crazy leaks, like a video of like a set, I swear to God, their phone is from like a different dimension of like the past. Like I saw somebody being like, we got to do a GoFundMe for like people that are going to do leaks. Like we got to get them good phones with good cameras. Cause that shit looks like it was filmed in like the first smartphone ever. It's like that level of quality, but there is Marika's Church, like the Elden Ring set, at least part of it, an outdoors thing, like Elden Ring movie by Alex Garland, Sekiro anime confirmed and happening, I think this year. And then now a Bloodborne anime in production. Then of course Jacksepticeye is going to be like a producer on it, which is exciting because at least we got a fan that we know is going to be blood, sweat, and tears.
He's a Doom fan.
He is.
Yeah, he's maybe he could support the Doom animated movie that we need to make.
Bro, we got to get him all. Yeah, okay. It's like we got to get his pedigree, so it's like the Bloodborne one comes out, it's amazing, and then we're like, all right,
guys. Let's get the petition started.
Please.
Doom needs an animated series like Primal, or just a Doom animated movie. But we just need it. I feel like, right, guys? I mean, I just feel like animation is just how I want to see Bloodborne. It's how I want to see Sekiro. It's how I want to see Doom.
Same.
Like, I just, man, yeah.
Zal says the petition list grows. We're starting a lot of petitions here together. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, I would love to see that. And dude, I'm just so excited. I mean, everybody loved Bloodborne is a big surprise. One of my favorite games. It's everybody's favorite game. And then Sekiro is definitely like top 5 for me overall. And yeah, it's just so good.
And Duskbloods is going to be this year. That's the one. And apparently, because their schedule is so insane and aggressive when you look at their releases, like FromSoft's. Apparently, this is the longest Miyazaki has ever worked on a game. Is the one coming out for Switch 2 this year, Duskbloods.
Right.
PvEVP, multiplayer co-op. Might be a good ass.
Going to be. I hope that one of what chat thinks. Like, I love all the PvE, and I didn't play Night Rain, so I probably should just give that a go. But like,
I still play it.
I hope
Jump in
that they
anytime.
don't abandon. I'm sure. Look, they're doing really well, and fans are happy, so they should just continue to make what fans are telling them they want. But like, moving entirely away from single player games, like the beauty of Sekiro and Bloodborne. I just hope that you guys, that they would continue to make games like that. They may or may not, who knows? But what do you guys think? Would you want them to make another single player game, or we like in the? I mean, they've always had of Invasion as a part of their game, so it's not like
True.
all of the. Well, Sekiro was entirely single player.
That was the only one that was completely singular and like rigid in its design in every aspect. No help from others. All parries. You cannot get around those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one weapon.
Yep.
But my personal pipe dream is FromSoft going back to their older titles, specifically Lost Kingdom. I never played Lost Kingdoms, and
Kingsfield.
I saw you guys say in chat that did I see the Metro thing? I didn't know that. I know there's a Metro trailer. That's pretty cool.
Did it come out? I saw that they were teasing it. Okay, I didn't see that came out. Was that today? It must have been today.
Right.
That's exciting though, because those guys have also really cooked really hard on that series.
Yeah, dude, I did. So Metro 2039. I did not see that. I liked the first Metro game. I played a little bit of the second one. Seemed cool. Seemed much more like Stalker, but I didn't play too much of it. But I'm a fan. Yeah, I think it's really cool, and we will have to check that. Have I seen Maul? I don't know what Maul is.
Oh, it's the new Darth Maul animated thing. I think they're like 3 or 4 episodes deep now.
I know. Then I will watch it. It doesn't matter if I've seen it because we're just gonna watch it. That's it.
It's happening.
We're big fans over here.
Yeah, I saw the first 2 episodes. I think you're gonna dig it because I wasn't really into the whole Clone Wars thing. Like I know there was like, while the mainline movies were happening and trying to happen, they were just cooking on the animated stuff, right? Like for Star Wars that whole time. But yeah, I saw the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, Josh, are we allowed to watch trailers?
Probably not. Why? Which one are we thinking about?
I don't know, like the mall one. I kind of want to see that.
I don't know that I could, and it'd be kind of a mess to pull up. All right.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We'll try next time, guys. But that would be sick, dude. Feudal Japan Doom when? I don't know. Soon. That sounds awesome.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know what the excuse is we need to get him there, but we can figure that out. I think.
Yeah. No, that sounds.
I mean, there's that one armor, right? Isn't there? Don't we have the Doomslayer armor? That's the Ultra Nightmare Tag 2. Don't you get the samurai ass looking, like? Somebody's got to have that out there in chat.
So the animated show's debut of General Grievous was awesome, dude. General Grievous was one of the greatest characters in the history of fucking Star Wars. Like that guy was just so awesome.
He's so cool.
Yeah. He was like the best.
Damn. In chat, I love hyperbole like this. What's your name? Rigsabaron9716 says Maul is the best animation Lucasfilm has ever pulled out.
Really?
Damn.
Okay, now I'm gonna watch this on my phone. I gotta see this.
Yeah. Do it on your phone actually, so then we can just hear it and we can see your reaction. I like this. This is the kind of like the broke down, low tech stuff we have to get back to that we kind of walked away from. Let's get it.
It's called the.
I think if you just type in like Maul trailer, MAUL, you should get it.
Maul trailer. Yeah, you're killing me. There can't be a Darth Maul trailer and I not see this.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Laser sword.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. 1 second. Brighter. We gotta see more stuff. Dude, this looks awesome.
He wants to fight his allies.
Oh, this is so cool.
Whatever it takes. This planet down.
Dude, this looks amazing.
Yeah. So I can pull them up.
Dude, I got the hair on my arms is standing up.
Oh, shit. Just like, hold on. Why is
Dude, this looks awesome.
Get in there.
Take out the whole empire.
Oh my God, he took down the Walker. Dude, the logo's cool too.
Yeah, the logo's slick.
Yes.
I
Dude,
like the
high
logo.
fives to the person who greenlit that. All right.
Amen.
Getting back to it. Freaking Jedi, that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
It's always like the story of the engineer. I'm like, I don't want to see the
I know.
engineer.
I know. I'm like, look, it's important that that ship is built. I get that. However, Darth Maul exists. Like, what are we doing? Follow that guy around. I want to see every story.
The Lego jungle says quality stream, guys.
Not Tyrone says rest of the stream is just him watching episode 1 through 4.
I just needed to see it. That looks awesome.
Yeah. It's slick.
No, it's dude, guys. That looks sick, right? We got to get back to the Jedi. That's the best part. That's like,
Agreed.
And then honestly, like, what do you guys think? Like, I just feel like, look, I like the layers but this whole lane we went down with, like, maybe the Jedi are not bad. Maybe maybe the Sith are not bad. Maybe it's just, I'm like, how about the Sith are bad? How about we just focus on Sith evil?
You just let them do bad shit and make it
That's
cool.
it.
What are we talking about? That's what we want to see.
No, totally.
Agreed.
It's dude, that looked awesome. So, thank you guys for allowing me to watch that. I really appreciate it. Now I'm up to speed.
That's right.
And wait, Jacket23 says, nope, the Jedi are lame. Give me some underbelly stuffs. Oh, you mean like?
Oh, sure.
I mean, I like. Well, evil is fun. That's what I'm saying. Poku 70, like that is the good stuff.
Yeah.
Star Wars was the quintessential good versus evil. We don't need more. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It does feel good that way. Guilt BDO. Sorry, Chad, if that was incredibly boring me just watching my phone. But I did want to see that, so thank you for allowing me to see that.
That was good. You gave me time to pull up this image, which is for some reason what Google wanted me to show chat.
Yes.
Just Ray. Was his name Ray Park? Is that his name? The actor? Yeah.
That's awesome. What was chat saying while I was watching? Were they like, what the hell is
this is
doing?
peak streaming. What's homie doing? Stuff like that.
Sorry, guys. Yes, no, I think that Horde Mode Gaming says that was thrilling. You guys. No, I think that I agree. Like, let's get back to them just being evil. Well, there was an argument too that there was too much Star Wars content recently, and that sort of led to some of the issues people were having. I don't disagree.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I felt that way a little bit about the Marvel stuff too. It's like when after Endgame, it was like the series and different things, and so it was like, but the series were cool. There were cool things happening, so it's tricky, you're a fan, so you don't mind it, but I get it,
Speaking of which, you know what's maniacal? December, whatever the hell the day is, Dune 3 and Avengers Doomsday are the same day. Like, why are we trying to Barbenheim?
Wait, what's that?
The movie, the new Avengers movie made by the Russo brothers, which apparently is the best movie they've ever made. We'll see if that's true. I hope
see
it
about
is,
that.
But that's great. That's crazy accusations. And then Dune 3, of which I've literally seen people that, again, in some festival recently, they saw like 10 minutes of it. And they're like, mark my word, it's the best movie ever made. I'm like, you saw 10 minutes of this movie. But anyways, they're coming out the same day in December. And I'm like, why? Why do you pick the same day? Those two?
That's not good planning. That's the problem.
I don't.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
We got to stop with the best thing. That's the age we live in now, too, is like these viral trends of like, it's the greatest thing ever. You just got to go in without expectations. That's why The Housemaid was so good, because I'm like, we're really gonna watch this right now? And you know that
2
was
weeks in a
literally
row
mad.
talking about Housemaid. I gotta watch it. I didn't
It's
get
a
to watch
good
it this
movie.
week. All right, The Housemaid.
Chat, you need to watch The
Sydney
Housemaid.
Sweeney. You heard it here first. Hugo's movie of the year. We got to see that shit. All right.
But like you'll sit down and you're like, how good could this be?
Yeah.
And then guess what? It's really good.
It's actually really good.
And,
Okay.
yeah. So no, I think that both of those things coming out at the same time is not good.
Yeah. Did
But
you get to
that's
see
cool,
any other
dude.
movies in this last week?
I'm trying to watch the Leonardo DiCaprio movie, the last one that won the Oscar.
Flower Evil.
No, I already saw that. The one with the activists in political, not everything all at once.
Oh.
One thing after another or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Is
One
that what
battle
it's
after
called?
another. One battle after
Yeah,
another.
one
The
battle
P.T.
after
Anderson
another.
movie. Yeah, it's great.
I'm just a little
Not
bit
digging
into
it?
it.
Okay.
I love it. It's
Oh,
great.
okay.
Dude, I fucking love that guy. I
Yeah.
love him so much. Anything he directs is my favorite.
Yeah.
So this is pathetic. I just keep falling asleep because
you're watching it
past,
too late. Yeah.
Well, if it's past 10 o'clock, I'm just like falling. Yeah,
Damn.
I'm dying. But
Damn.
no, it's a good movie. I just get home, play a little Stalker, hang out with the kids, and
Pop on a little one battle after another, just 10 minutes at a time. You'll get through it.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it's also fishing season in Texas right now for those that live in Texas. The Spawn is on, so I will sneak in a little.
It's on. I like that.
So I sneak onto this golf course. So me and the golfers on this one course, we got a thing going. It's.
Oh yeah.
I will stop fishing on their golf course when they stop stocking their ponds with 4-pound bass. That's how that works.
It's like that.
And
okay.
so, like, I have to. There's like this little sliver of sunlight where they stop golfing, and then I can go on there.
Okay.
And it's just these guys.
It's hard to share the space because you guys are both you're chasing the same. Yeah.
We are both really into what we're doing, so they will. It closes at 7. They will golf till 6:59, and then and I'm just sitting there like, come on, and I try to be respectful and I don't get in their way or anything.
Yeah.
But I'll like haul ass over there and just try to get in a little bit of fishing because it's so good in Texas. And
the Spawn is on right now.
The Spawn is on.
You know what I meant to send you the other day? I got to send you this in real life too because I saw this and I was like, this is just an example of like you've got some seminal animation and studios and the makers.
I'm getting bass fishing pictures. Hold on. Keep talking.
Yeah, pull them up. We want to see how the Spawn is really on.
Keep talking.
All right, so you got. Well, I'm just going to do 2 examples. You've got Akira, made by Otomo. No real official merch for that thing at all. I think they made like a bag like 10 years ago. There's a ton of non-official merch, and it's great. But they just like, for some reason, it's too precious. They won't allow it. Evangelion, on the other hand, you can get. Here's how far they've gone with Evangelion. You can get this. These are lures that are Evangelion lures. This is real. This is for sale in Japan right now. You gotta get these. You gotta get the Ava 01 lure, dude. Look at that.
That is what I need.
Isn't that insane? I'm sending it to you right now.
I absolutely need.
Oh shit.
Here, look at.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
You could see my.
Oh yeah, it was popping. You got to do that thing where you put your hand behind it. Do the full influencer thing, so to get focus. Let me send this to you. Wait for it. Damn, dude, that's a big ass fish.
It's a big ass fish.
That's a bash that just came out of the pond right behind the golf course.
That's right.
Damn, the Spawn is truly on. All right, I sent you the lures.
That's right. Doom and a doom rod. That would be the sickest thing.
Doom rod. Oh, that would actually be nasty. Like, the shield saw is spinning when you're doing it. It's a shield saw right there. It makes this. It makes the sound. Shit.
So we made a shift tonight, chat. We're going to from bass fishing on golf courses to Doom. That was quite the segue. We are gonna go for Pandemonium, which I know internally always. So it's a funny thing because last week when you said Pandemonium, I was like, huh? Yeah. I don't know, like. The levels and the modes have internal names, so it's always just like extra life mode or Arc Complex in Doom Eternal was called Sam's Base throughout development. So even to this day, it just took me so long to call it Arc Complex. Because I'd always like I'm playing Sam's Base, and everybody's like, "What the hell is he talking about?" But
it would always be so insane because we'd have initial conversations about stuff with Eternal, and I'd be like referencing levels, and everybody's like. fuck level is that?
Right.
Like, we gotta merge these names with like, this is what we're getting all these like notes about, you know, whatever, and you're like,
Yes.
Sam's base? I'm like, all right, yeah, Sam's base. We gotta have a codex, a cipher.
Sometimes the names stick. Like Glory Kill was just an internal name that we kept.
Yeah.
Super Gore Nest was another one, and then by the time you get to calling its real name, you're like, we're not gonna. I guess we should just call it Super Gore Nest. That's kind of
Right.
what it is.
Right.
There was another one that was really funny. What was the Doom prison in Eternal called? Guys, what was the prison called in Eternal in your hub that we totally didn't make use of enough?
Oh, at the bottom.
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, it had a name. It was
It's not
like
the Repertorium. Is it?
was it?
It is the Repertorium.
It
Yeah,
was it called the Repertorium?
We're gaslighting ourselves right now.
Right,
Yeah,
that's-
dude, it's
that's
called the
funny.
Repertorium.
That was a joke. that started as like a joke. Yeah. And
Right.
it was like, screw it. Let's call it.
just
Let's
leave
go
it.
with that.
Yeah.
But
I guess it makes
did
sense.
you-
That's why we called it that again.
Yeah, we should have made more use of that prison in Doom Eternal. We agree.
Mm.
So, yeah. We are. Question: is the Doomslayer the same Doom guy from Quake, or are they different versions? What do you mean, Quake? Like the Quake
Like
Champions
in Quake
stuff?
3, Quake Champions, yeah. I think they're all like...
I don't think I could say. I don't want to screw that up. Y'all go nuts when I don't get it right. So, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What did Alexis bring me to? Alexis, the awesome person who also helps make this stream possible. You guys have met her.
That's right.
She.
Yeah, I think
brought
we're
me
going to switch the
to
game.
this.
You want to see the shit that I bought just this week, though? We'll stay on movies for one more second. You ready? I'm gonna speed run this. Because
She's on Ultra Nightmare, but if I go to Ultra Nightmare, can I just switch it to?
no,
or
you
do I-
got to switch to a new one because that was
That's
for
okay.
only Ultra Nightmare. All right, so Hugo, real quick, this came yesterday. I already watched it again. Looks crazy with the green screen. You know it. Furiosa soundtrack 10 out of 10. This is the UK version, which is the better version of Parasite. It's got the black and white,
Oh,
and
dude.
the 4K color. I think it's maybe my favorite movie of all time. At least it is right now. It's so good.
That is awesome.
Starship Troopers Steelbook with Dolby
Dude,
Vision.
look at that cover.
I know the cover is nasty. This is a good
That
one.
cover looks awesome.
Little movie called Weapons, made by
Gotta see that.
Zach Kreger, who is also right now doing Resident Evil that comes out this year, and apparently people saw the first whatever of that, lost their damn minds. Little movie called, God, the green screen's going crazy here. Midsummer, by Ari Aster.
Oh yeah, dude. That's,
Great ass movie. And then,
Awesome.
whatchamacallit, A24 goes crazy with these things. It's like, I think there's like a book, a script in
Dude,
there.
this is a good haul.
This is the craziest shit of all. This was stuck in customs for 2 weeks. This only was sold in Canada 3 years ago. And it's the only way you can get the first two movies in Dolby Vision. It's the
Yeah!
Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection. So this thing opens up like a goddamn proton pack. Ugh. And it's got Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, Afterlife, special features, and then making of. And I don't know if the battery still even works in this. I think the inside even has like a little light that goes on in it. Let's see if it'll work. Touch it. No, I think the battery's dead. But this thing
That's
was
awesome.
like, bruh. I thought like U.S. Customs was just like watching this shit because they had it for 2 weeks. I was like, I'm not getting this back. This belongs to them now. This was a donation. But yeah, that was the haul for this week. It was a big haul week.
Dude, that is awesome.
And before you ask, where
right.
are you going to store all that shit? I built a fucking IKEA
Gotta
bookshelf
do it.
just for this bullshit. So it's all under control.
That's what they're made for.
That's right. All right, so Pandemonium. Where are we at? We're starting a brand new game file here.
I started a new game file. This
Love
is
it.
Pandemonium, folks. I'm gonna show everybody how it's done. We all
That's
know
right.
what the story is. That's why we make it skippable.
Yep.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
All right,
Now
so
in
yeah, I was gonna say secrets now. We need every single one of them because we need every single one up because all the one ups convert to secrets now. Like they're all, extra lives, which are what are they called in this? They're life sigils. I think we called them in Dark Ages.
Yep.
Does that sound right? Okay.
And now when I die, it's over. But I can ride. The life sigils keep me playing.
That's right. I forgot that it's nice that we start you with technically one extra life to start, so that like if you before you found the first secret, if you bid it, you get one. It's also will kind of tutorialize, showing you, hey, do you want to use this life sigil or do you want to go back to the beginning of this level?
I have been playing the shit out of this game lately.
Mm-hmm. This guy's flying. So you're doing what? It's nightmare default settings, or are we 110? Where are we at?
We are at night. Where the hell are we?
I think you had nightmare going, and then.
I mean, I do.
For game speed, are you at 100 or 110? I can't remember. Where are we at?
Wait a minute. Let's do this.
Because what have you been playing DLC mainly with? Have you been doing?
I didn't do it in front of chat, so let's do it in front of chat, just so they know
fair.
that I'm not lying.
But.
All right, we will delete save file.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's start it over.
New slot.
So.
Pandemonium.
Pandemonium.
We're gonna do.
Yeah, Pandemonium already is the own. That
Oh,
is the
Pandemonium
skill.
is
yeah,
Nightmare.
I forgot.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
All right, but wait. Did you want game speed at 100? You want 110? What have you been playing at recently?
I'm gonna do 100.
Okay.
This difficulty is the same level challenge as Nightmare. But life sigils can be used to restart the current chapter. If you run out of life sigils, die, your campaign run is lost. This is not a recommendation for first-time players. Plus, life sigils will allow you to restart a chapter. If you die, you have no life sigils, your campaign will end. Enemies hit extremely hard. Enemies are extremely aggressive, and that's what we want, folks.
That's right. And that's right. Salim says if you die in this mode, you'll have to restart the level, which is even when you use the extra life that you have, the life sigil, you still have to restart the level. So it's brutal that way. You could be at the end of the level, last encounter, last pip of health on a boss, and that's
we got
it.
110.
Okay.
We got
110
everything else
FOB.
is basic.
Love it.
Little bit of I think we
Impact
put the
confirmed.
slow-mo
The
like
player has
80%
been
or something.
activated.
Okay. And also, chat, you guys notice how you hear the game because I finally set up my scenes correctly where it unmutes the game audio when we switch to the scene. Pretty cool. Give a little shout out to technology there. And me finally taking the time to be like, let me just set up that button correctly. Death Chain Games says you die in the game, you die for real. I mean, you do have to restart the level, so kind of. Bloodshot wants us to have a controller input viewer. I mean, we could see if we can get that installed at some point. Bloodshot,
Some people do that.
Yeah, some people do that. Bloodshot, if you have a good one in mind that's easy to set up, send it to me on Discord, and maybe I can work with Alexis to see if we can get it set up for next stream. That'd be cool. Jules says, game audio button king. What's up, Jules? Oh, yeah, exactly. Speaking of crazy things and selling out, because remember, Dune 3 for like 5 seconds was available. The tickets, IMAX 70mm in like 7 cities around the world, sold out in like seconds. Speaking of which, QuakeCon 2026 happening August 6th to 9th in Grapevine, Texas, which Hugo and I will be there doing fun stuff. The BYOC seats, they sold out in like less than 2 hours, bro. It's completely sold out.
I know, that's crazy.
It was fast, dude.
That was nuts.
Yeah, it was like last night from like 6 p.m. to like...
Anybody in chat going?
Yeah, who we got in chat going? I think I said...
Who got in chat going?
Sneaky J Cool, I think this is your first QuakeCon and you're coming, right? Sound off in
You're
chat.
coming, right, dude? We gotta hang out.
Yeah, for real, for real. Hyperusion says, Josh, have you ever tried max sliders? I have, and there's a couple of those sliders that are a little much for me. I think I usually play like... I think I was doing like 120 or 130 speed. That was like my happy place. But yeah, I have tried max sliders, and that shit is crazy. Jacketh says, Josh, you want to give a shout out to the baller. I haven't seen the Street Fighter trailer. I heard that just released. Was that yesterday or something? But I heard it's good. Jacketh, are you confirming that the new movie Street Fighter trailer is really good? What happened? How are we feeling about it? All right, Sneaky J Cool says, yep, it'll be my first convention ever, too. Goddamn, that's awesome.
Dude, we're excited for you. We're excited to have you and hang out.
That's right.
We're gonna kick it. We're gonna have some fun. Play some video games.
That's right. I see Distine says I'm going 14th year going. God damn. 14 years, Hugo. That's a vet. That's a QuakeCon vet. Doomer77 says, can't afford to, was hoping to get selected for staff. No luck. I know you all have a blast. Damn, man, I'm sorry that we're not going to see you this year, but I hope we get to do next year together. Hotto's coming this year for sure, too. Damn, Hotto, because that's international for you, right? That's crazy, bro. That's awesome. Soap to Go says, Josh, are you a Tekken fan? I mean, I'm a Tekken fan as much as I've had like a Hahachi, there we go, hat before, like when they released, not this, was it 4 or something? But I mean, I'm a casual Tekken fan. I wouldn't call myself like a, I've never like no-lifed Tekken, but I mean, I'm a fan of the series. And
I feel like if you're our age, you're a fan of Tekken.
yeah, you kind of have to be, right? Like you played.
Oh my God!
all
Did
of
you
them.
see that, dude?
Yeah.
Chat, did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see me shoot that barrel from the air? Was that not better than anything Shroud has ever done?
That's number 1. Clip it.
Clip it.
Kuroki says, I won't say I'll be there, but there will be signs. All right, Kuroki. I'll play your game. Okay, Hato says next year, not this year. Okay. Rent a Cute Pup, which is a great name, says 14 years of being single. Pop off, king or queen. Love that for you. Oh shit, Icon of Simp says this will be my first QuakeCon as well. That's awesome, dude.
I kind of simple. See you there.
That's right. Oh shit, Andrew Holschultz says New Blood will be there once again. Love that, dude.
Of course.
Yeah, represent. Matthew asks, when is QuakeCon? It's August 6th to the 9th this year.
I got to hang out with Austri a little bit more last year.
Hell yeah.
Love seeing those guys.
I know, it's crazy. He's all grown up. He's all married up. He's got a kid. It's crazy living in New Zealand. Just blowing up his spot right now. Just DDoSing him. But
It
no,
seems beautiful out in New Zealand. I've
Yeah.
never been there, man.
Same.
I wanted to go there.
same. Where did I just say that? Oh shit, where is that? Here we go. Gamecraft, of course, says, I got an end cap in the BOISC. If you guys don't already know, I'm sure you do, but Gamecraft's 3D modeling and the stuff that specifically Gamecraft will make and bring and have on display at QuakeCon, he gets an end cap because he needs all of that space to display with his own little lighting setup, all the amazing models and stuff that he has handcrafted, and it's beautiful. So, do you already know Gamecraft? What's the big one for this year? Because last year he brought a Cacodemon, like the Cosmic Cacodemon from Dark Ages, and I think you guys have it in the office right now, right, Hugo? Gamecraft's Caco.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
He brought a Doom Hunter and a dope once, and I was there when he brought it, and he said, I low key just I just wanted to take it home.
You're like, can I have this, please? Please!
I was like, is this for the office or is this for me? He's like, for the office. I was like, okay.
Son of a.
Should I go back and get that stuff? I don't think it matters because I only need the extra life stuff.
Yeah, I mean.
Is there an extra life over there? Is that what
Yeah.
I will be going back to get?
Yeah, exactly. But
Because
you
I
can
got
also
the other one.
You can still get the other one too, though. This one will be one too, right? Oh no, you still get the collectibles. That's right. The collectibles are still there.
I don't think I need this secret because I already got the extra life in the other secret area.
Okay, and you're gonna get the one out here anyway. The one where you go
Right.
down and get the key and come
Yeah.
back up. You'll be fine.
Exactly.
And you're never gonna die once in this whole playthrough, so it really doesn't matter. But you know, we should do it.
That's right.
We should get it.
Once he kills the demons, the portal
That's right.
will collapse.
Kuroki says, I love. Remember the Samuel Hayden torso? Was that like 2 years ago? Gamecraft? That was nuts. Sitting on his own little chair. Just the top half. Just the business half of Samuel. That was great. Oh man, Rip and Tear 96 says, yeah, that Kako and Samuel torso is next level. Even his non-Doom reference items are out of this world. It's true. He says, one of the UK's biggest Doom fans / collectors here, and it's my dream to attend QuakeCon at some point. We got to get you out there, man. We got to find a way. Got to make it happen. That's right, the business half, I mean. That's right, Alan Barbin said there's no bugs this time. That's right. Oh, Jesus. Horde Mode Gaming says,
Right.
Hugo missed the Secret Daisy.
Oh, I did.
They're teasing us, bro, because we're old. Oh, man. Chicken Burger Man says, have you played Vigilant 8-second offense from PS1, Josh. I don't think so. Can you send me a send me something on Discord about it? It sounds familiar, but I can't picture it, so I'm pretty positive I haven't played it. That was a long time ago, but pretty sure I will remember that one. Gordon of Hell says, "Oh my God, that was close." Nah, not that close. Because we're never gonna die again. It's funny, Jacket says, "Man, I wish you guys would bring QuakeCon to the UK. I would even venture in London, which is smelly and not as good as Manchester." We actually did QuakeCon one time, like not the full thing, but there was a UK like portion. I think it was like a day or two of QuakeCon, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I can't remember if it was the year like 2019, 2018. I can't remember what year it was. It was around there. We did try it once, but it's tough to, it's kind of got to be at the Mecca, which is nearest to it as we can because the origin of it and the fans of it that have grown up now generationally and bring their kids that are going to QuakeCon, which is awesome. Okay, Gamecraft says, "No promises yet, but I got some ideas cooking about what he's going to bring this year." I'm excited.
Dude, you're so talented, man.
Yeah.
Really, your stuff is just really incredible. Thank you so much for bringing that stuff to our office. We present it proudly to everybody who comes by the office. The team really appreciates your support.
ADHD Dakota Gaming says,
We're like a
"Alright."
family, Josh. Our
Oh, it's
crew
true.
is like, we're tight.
We are. It's real, and then you'll feel that when you come to QuakeCon if you can make it out. It's like everybody that goes, it really is like a family reunion of like thousands of people. It's beautiful, man. It's really cool.
It is.
Which is cool too because I've never been to a family reunion, nor would I think my family would ever have one, and I like it exactly the way it is. I like it just doing it at QuakeCon, and you know what I mean. All right, you got the keys,
No, I
so
hear
now you can pop over and get that third. Oh, you already got the third one. Damn, you're rolling, dude. This is the dangerous one. This is the barrels of fun, so careful now. Careful now. All right, you should be good. Yeah. But we respect the barrels because Ultra Nightmare taught us how much we have to respect the barrels, how dangerous they are.
Oh, yes.
Oh, damn. Who is this? Patio Sandias says, "Hey Joshua, what's your favorite Metroid?" I don't know if this is a popular opinion or not, but Dread is my favorite Metroid, which I know is the newest one in the 2.5D world, but
I didn't finish that.
Dread? No? Dude, it's worth. Did you get like pretty far, or were you just like one of those things where you got, you got a taste and then you know something else
I
came
got a
out?
taste and I liked it.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike it.
Yeah. What's yours? Is it Super? Is it Prime? What is it? Your favorite Metroid, Hugo?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Bloodshot says, "Metroid Prime is my favorite game ever. No contest." Damn, game ever? Like more than, not just in the Metroid series. Favorite
Hey, how about
game
the
ever.
latest? Did you guys
4?
get a chance to play the latest?
Yeah, I like 4 a lot. I think 4 is great. And I mean, it's so weird playing a game at like 4K, 120 FPS that's like not being modded or hacked, that a Nintendo game, it's just like not a normal thing. So it's pretty special, I think.
Right.
Patio Sandia says Samus Returns. Yeah, that was the Mercury Steam 3DS remake of the Metroid 2, which was originally Game Boy only, original Game Boy. It's a good ass game. It's got a parry system that they kind of carried over into Dread. That was awesome. Samus Returns was great. Jacket says, "My favorite Metroid is the one that is totally legal and not hunted down by Nintendo." I understand. What was it called? AMR2 or something? Is that what it's called? The mod one? One said. Oh, that's cool. What is your name? Kratonos47 says, "Hey Josh, can you ask Hugo if he would ever attend Comic-Con? John Romero did, and I was able to."
Oh,
meet
hell
him."
yeah. I do.
Yeah.
I used to go to Comic-Con all the time.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. No, super into it. When I lived in LA, we used to go with Blur, and Blur would like,
hell
Oh shit.
Tim Miller was, that was kind of like our QuakeCon. Like,
Where you just like meet all the homies.
He would pay for us to go, and we would all go together, and it was really cool.
Damn, that's awesome.
Tier 5 readings in the south.
I guess they
Bay.
do them in like a ton
Incoming.
of cities now, right? Because it used to just be LA was like the main one, but now there's ones in like, isn't there a big one in New York? I think there's even ones in like New Orleans, a lot of places now.
Yeah.
I guess LA is the big one. I think it's still the one where they do like a lot of like movie announces and like casting announcements and stuff now, right? That's cool. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
AM2R, thank you, Jacket. That's the one.
It used to, like, before the, you could just Amazon and everything and
Yeah.
online shopping.
Yeah.
It was even slightly more special because you would go there to see stuff and buy shit that you couldn't,
True.
really hard to come by items. Now, anything that's there, you could, find probably even more easily, online.
True. And to your point,
it's
even if there's
really cool.
even if there's exclusives, it's like you go to eBay or Mercari or whatever, and like 5 seconds later you can get the Comic-Con exclusive figurine or the
Right.
variant. Yeah, it's true. It's different.
The internet ruined everything.
Kind of did. It connected us and then it destroyed us. Bloodshot says Metroid Prime. I think these are Bloodshot's favorite games of all time. Metroid Prime, Majora's Mask, Dark Souls, Dishonored, Doom 2016. Honestly, 3 to 5 kind of fluctuate based on what I've played last. LOL, but Metroid and MM are
Who is this?
unflinchable. This is Bloodshot, our buddy, who also shout outs to Bloodshot. Okay, so Bloodshot.
But Chad, I thought you were like a big time Eternal guy.
Apparently 2016 is higher on the list, at least as of today. Shout outs to Bloodshot. Bloodshot, longtime community speedrunner who now works with New Blood on Gloomwood, and I believe this week was the release of Gloomwood's not only full controller support, which is amazing, but also their Steam Deck verification. So shout outs to Bloodshot and the team, Gloomwood team. It's awesome. Yeah, exactly. Shredding Ruin says Gloomwood got controller support. I'm in. Yeah, dude. I think it just happened this week, right? Bloodshot, like a day or two ago. I can't remember.
Shot's really awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for him. We chatted a little bit on his path towards crossing over from speedrunning to dev, and
Yeah.
really love to see that, you guys.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I know I don't get a chance to respond to all of your guys' messages. Try to, but it's really great to see when that happens.
It is. Awesome. Oh shit. Bloodshot said, yep, it was just last night that update went live. That's amazing. Congrats, man. Bloodshot said it was the first thing they put me on, which let me tell you, having someone with no experience do complicated control support is insane, LOL, but luckily it worked out. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Titan advancing.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do, Bloodshot, is now when you update the game with a patch to fix a bug, I'm going to accuse you of doing it on purpose. It's going to be cathartic.
You're gonna be in on the Steam reviews? Just
I'm going to start Reddit threads.
nice. We just call that engagement.
I think still to this day, Bloodshot, some in the speedrunning community don't believe me when I say, I swear to God, we don't do it on purpose.
Yeah. Blocking certain things, like half the time we're just trying to fix out of bounds stuff that's like breaking stuff, not that's holding people back from crazy skips and stuff. It's definitely never the goal. 6 out of 6 secrets. Nice work.
Fucking hit back, so stupid.
Oh yeah. Hey, look at that! Wait, go back. That's the Diablo 4 shout out. It's pretty cool. Hit the
Oh, yeah.
magnify. Let me see your the news feed, whatever the hell it is. One of those
I can't.
buttons. Okay, fair. Who needs it?
There's no... Oh! I can.
Oh, okay, it just says that bigger. Okay, bet. All right, cool. All right, back to business. I couldn't remember if it made the image bigger. Patio Sandia says, by the way, I thought only a Crucible could defeat a Titan.
I have no answer for that.
Salim says, I love putting invisible walls in my levels. Damn, Salim. Jacket.
He is in a giant Atlan,
Right.
so fictionally we just thought that, you know, they'd found a way.
Big enough, strong enough, harnessing the same energy that flows through Crucible. Jacket says, Josh, you psyched for that Hellraiser game. I can't remember. That Hellraiser game is that PV? Is it like Dead by Daylight? Is it PvEVP? I can't remember. Remind me, Jacket. I kind of fell off on that one. I was excited about it when they announced it, but okay, it's not. He said no really loudly with a lot of capital O's. Oh, it's survival horror. All right, now I'm excited. Yeah, I'm back in, Jack. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us. I'm back in. When does it come out, Jacket? So Nick UZ6CU says, so Hayden was lying to the Slayer? I mean, Hayden does a kind of like some revisionist history. He's kind of telling half-truth half the time, I feel like. He's got his own objective, his own angle.
We got into some fiction around, like, you know, the different ways that the Atlans were designed specifically Pacific Rim style to combat the Titans.
Yeah.
So that was the mindset that, like, they couldn't bring it down with conventional weapons, so they designed the Atlans, you know, to combat the Titans.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the logic behind the Titan levels with regards to the Titans who were, you know, in the previous game. Yes, we stated that. So that was the fiction.
Love that. Do you want to go back?
We probably could have went more into the lore of the Titans themselves and how they were constructed and what would give them the ability to bring down a Titan. I don't want you guys to feel like we don't care about the lore. I care about the lore immensely.
True.
But ultimately, you know, the Slayer would have been one of the only people by himself to ever bring down a Titan. I don't think anybody else ever did. And that the constructions of the Atlans are there to do what humans cannot.
I like that. Turbo Turkey Puncher 9000 says Samuel Hayden is a snake. I think he means sneak, but what? Or a snake? Okay, he meant snake, but he spelled it cuter than I would have said it. He's a snack, but he did what he did because he had no choice. There you go. We got a Samuel Hayden sympathizer in chat here.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
You know, the lore in the purpose of the cinematics was, you know, out of the codex into the cutscenes a little bit. Some of the feedback that we got from Eternal was like, well, what if I don't want to read copious amounts of lore?
Right.
So the rule I had was kind of what you saw in the DLCs, the Ancient Gods, like kind of trying to keep it to like a paragraph and a half. And there was stuff like the Atlan stuff that I just talked about and a few other things that just didn't make the cut in the spirit of trying to keep it efficient. I do wish that, you know that the DLC will have meatier lore entries. We got your feedback. You guys want, you want to have that. I totally agree. I mean, I think it makes, that's why it's there. I'm the one that wants to put that stuff in there, and the team loves it, and it's really important that it's in there. So we will totally look forward to the DLCs having just like Doom Eternal. They will have multiple entries to cover the arc of some stories that, if you guys are interested, you could learn more about some of the characters that you'll meet. They'll fill in some of the blanks about some questions that you've had for a while about the Doomslayer and his world and different things. So we're doing our best, guys.
That's right. And in the words of the propaganda scene in this movie, would you like to know more?
Yes.
Showing off Starship Troopers. He's locked in, he can't see. Complete Animation wants to know, is Hugo still doing Taekwondo?
I don't do Taekwondo, I do Jiu-Jitsu, and no, I haven't done it in a while. My fat butt needs to do it badly.
How's your knee
I do it to
these
stay
days?
in shape.
Is it good,
It's good.
better? Okay.
I have no excuses, other than I'm just lazy right now and I need to go.
I get it.
when you haven't done it in a while, I'm a brown belt now, 2 stripes, so
Yeah.
very close to my black belt. But when I go back, I am just going to be everybody's favorite
Yeah.
choking dummy, and and they're all good people, wonderful, very good community. It's awesome. I love it, but it is just going to be like brutal.
Getting your ass beat, getting thrown
Not
around.
malicious, just just exhausting, just like dying, you know. So there's that.
Kuroki has a silly question. Can Samuel Hayden get hacked while being in his robot body? Can you hack Samuel Hayden when he's in there? Is he hackable?
I mean, I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but...
You guys ask these questions, and I want to answer them really good, because one time somebody asked me a question that said, is it the same Doom guy from... Somebody asked me a question about whether or not it was the same Doom guy, and I just said, I think so. And in hindsight, I remember reading a Reddit thread and being like... And then through the Reddit thread, I understood the question more. Because somebody was like, this doesn't make sense that he said it might be. And then I'm like, no, you're right. It's not the same guy.
Right.
So, but honestly, like, I can't remember. But
no, that's fair.
I guess I don't have enough money for this.
Shredding Rudin says if he's got a USB port, I would assume so. I mean, it is a universal port. It's a very dangerous port to plug stuff into. You don't want to get hacked, for sure.
I'm excited for you guys to see the lore coming up. Are you guys pumped for the lore in the DLC? You're gonna get a lot of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're starving, you're gonna get fed for sure. Even if you're not
there
starving,
is right, Josh.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's safe to say that without giving away nuggets. That the Doom fans who've been with us since Doom 2016 are gonna eat good.
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't say there's more. I'm trying to compare like DLC to base game for Dark Ages. Which one has more lore? I mean, it's so different.
Well,
some of the
this
stuff,
will have bigger entries. Again, the feedback from the fans was more lore, and it's like, okay, we don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
We only minimized the length of the lore entries, again, due to feedback, but
yeah,
that's the thing, man. You guys got to know, like, we try to give you what you want.
Right.
So, but then sometimes it's like, you can't make everybody happy.
No, everybody's got.
And I love lore. I'm with you guys. I love me some good ass lore.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna have it this time.
Bobby Blue Holiday says, depends on how the lore is written. See, this is what we're talking about. And we love you. But that's like a very polarizing statement to say, because it's like,
I don't disagree.
I'll take lore, but it's got to be good lore, the right lore,
the
not just lore for
rule
lore's
is
sake, right? Yeah.
The rule going back to Eternal was, and again, because the entries were shorter in Dark Ages, like I understand, didn't always follow this rule, but don't tell me something that I already can see. Like, I don't want to read a lore entry that describes what the villain looks like, because I know what the hell he looks like. Tell me something about them that gives the characters I'm fighting more depth.
100%.
An intriguing backstory.
Yeah.
And a lot of the lore entries in Dark Ages do that, whether it's the different demons, how they coexist with one another.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So yeah, you want to have like, I mean, look at the entry with the Wretch, or like stuff around, Samuel Hayden and things, like people really dig that stuff.
Yeah,
so.
it's true. Because there was a lot of stuff that like wasn't like in the game. You were getting Samuel Hayden in 2016, and even bits obviously in Eternal, but the lore, and I mean, which one was it? Eternal, that he has like those crazy ass full scenes that were like pre everything that happened, where he's like full holding court. That was Eternal. Yeah, those were sick. I love that stuff.
Yeah, they were really cool.
Yeah. Where is this question? There it is. Where are you, Soap to Go? You are. There it is. Soap to Go says, by the way, Hugo, me, Icon, and Ethan were talking about the Order of the Six. Were the Order of the Six based off of the 7 deadly sins / the 7 princes of hell from biblical lore?
All of it is somewhat. It's like a mixed bag. Like you look at the makers, they are the angels of our world.
Right.
But it's our version of those things.
Yeah.
All part of like the Doom universe. So yeah, absolutely. There are definitely references
there, right?
to the Bible in there. It's influences. That's it. It's an influence for sure, and we think it's cool as hell.
Yeah.
But it's not. I played the game Dante's Inferno, for example, that was like a real true to the word representation of that story.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Right.
Not that we don't like that.
No.
We just feel like, you know, it's part of our universe.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, from the beginning, it's like between with John Carmack in the original Doom, you've got the cyber demon, you've got
Right.
the cybernetic components to hell, the weaponization of demons, you've got the UAC, you've got the Pinky. Like, then, you know, the Baron is more of like a classic demon,
Yeah.
but with, you know, cloven hooves and stuff, but you know, hooves and fur.
Yeah.
But then there's these other characters like the Spider Mastermind and the Cyber Demon, like I said, that brings this cool ass, you know, comic book,
Yes.
90s comics, you know, energy to it and tone that I just think is wonderful, and we just want to stay true to the brand, you know. I don't want to get too biblical, like on the nose, and look, I know this is subjective because there are plenty of people who feel like we should get more biblical.
Sure.
But I just think that was never, in my opinion, part of what our founding fathers established.
Agreed. Yeah, it's always like the tongue-in-cheek, but the stuff is there for, like you said, it's there for inspiration. I mean, you can't not take some stuff when you're talking about demons out of, like, you know, biblical descriptions, crazy things about hell and Satan. Like, they're a part of the DNA, but not in a. It's funny because I use the word biblically accurate all the time for silly shit, but for the real version of biblically accurate, you can't go one-to-one, because also, to your point, like, that was never the vibe, and I think it also creates a seriousness that means that something has to be a certain way, and I feel like the creative freedom gets really limited when you're doing we're doing the one-to-one version of something that, you know, without interpretation kind of thing, you know?
No, absolutely. And again, there was an Arachnotron in the original Dooms. Like, these characters there's definitely a 90s comic vibe to Romero and Carmack's, you know, vision. They were influenced by Aliens. They were influenced by The Evil Dead. I spoke to Adrian Carmack. I know. We're at a bar once. I've told this story before. And
Yeah.
what he told me was, you have to, everything's got to be, don't take it too seriously. Don't, like he's like, a lot of the vibe is to make each other laugh. He told me that was like a big part of what they were doing. And I know it was scary for certain, but Doom 3 was really a step towards scary. I mean, that was them, you know, moving towards horror for sure.
And I feel like they also stepped up the whole biomechanical thing, like, to the utmost degree in that one. They went crazy with that. Like, Ken and the designs, like,
yeah, totally.
They went, and like you were saying, that was like what did you say that one time? It was like the most expensive toilet ever created. They were just going wild with the designs, like the mechanical engineering designs.
Right. And look, I know that Doom is near and dear. I've played the game at the start of every project. It's near and dear to everybody's heart. So people have like different. It's all subjective, guys. That's our interpretation of it. And when we're trying to honor it as best we can, that's all.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, the Doom original games 1 and 2, these are like the Mona Lisas, you know. And every project I study it, and I keep learning things from it every time. That's why Dark Ages plays the way it does, because when we started the project, I played it again, realized, you know what, I don't even think we've quite captured the feel of the originals. Whether this does or doesn't, that's up for you guys to decide. But the more grounded combat, circle strafing, that's all just us trying to do more of the, honor the original Doom. And not just because it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, the original Doom is really fun.
And to your point, it's not a remake. You know, we're still, we have to always one-up ourselves, break new ground, and can't just go, okay, the sequel is Doom Eternal 2, because we made 2 of those. They're called Ancient Gods Part 1 and Ancient Gods Part 2 already, you know?
What is chat saying right now? They're like, this guy's full of shit. They really Doom.
They're like, he's a liar. He's Samuel Hayden in the flesh. No, let's see.
They're like, he ruined Doom. He doesn't know what it is.
Earthling operate. What is your name? Earthling operating a rifle, a trifle. I don't know. His name is something like that. I'm still playing through the Dark Ages. Its levels are so well put together, and the frustration of ending at 98 or 99% is real. I'll definitely play through again to find the secrets I missed. Remember, big hint about that is you don't even have to, if you ever want to, I mean, you can do it at any point. When you finish a level in Dark Ages on your save file, you can, when you load that file, you can like click and just go to a level, and then you can actually see the things that you're missing and actually just replay the mission. And as soon as you get the thing that you missed, like let's say you were, you missed one secret in like, let's say this level and it was like the first secret. As long as you hit a checkpoint after you find the secret, you can quit out in that save file and it'll record the 100% if you're just missing like one thing, for example. So you don't have to actually like new game plus it necessarily. You can do it as soon as you want to. After you finish a level, you can go back and find out what you missed, get the thing that you missed, hit a save point, quit out, and then you're good to go again. Like it'll be 100% for that level. So it's a little pro tip for when you're going 100%, which I totally understand. Because you're like, I cannot believe I missed that one secret. How? I thought I did everything. I understand.
There's a teleporter nearby.
High Beam says, I need the Dark Ages to have a photo mode. Man, those are tough. Those are always tougher than they seem like they are. I know we had talked about it, but I don't think that's on the docket. Awesome. Okay. Earthling says, hype. Thanks, Josh. I didn't know that. Pro tip. You guys rock. Thanks, man. I'm glad you're playing. That's exciting as hell. I wish I could wipe my brain and play Dark Ages again for the first time.
Get some more gold here.
Flynn Solo says, bro just sucker punched that stalker. I know. Hugo's cooking right now, man. But also, shout outs to the mod community, because I can't remember what their name is, but there's somebody that made a photo mode specifically for Dark Ages and a bunch of other games. It's locked behind a paywall thing, but I mean, it's their Patreon, so like, you want to support the stuff they're doing, that's how it works. But shout outs to them, because I've seen a lot of this stuff, like virtual photographers that are using that tool make some really, really cool screenshots for Dark Ages that you otherwise couldn't do without their tool. So shout outs. Soap to Go says, later down the road, could we see creatures from different mythologies come to Doom's demon lineup, like Gorgons from Greek mythology are very similar to Whiplashes? It's like it's all on the table, right?
Yeah, it could be, dude. I think Doom could be a lot of things. I mean,
Yeah.
Dark Ages proves that part of the fiction that we created with 2016, the purpose was to, I don't know, just really to be able to do a lot of really cool stuff. Put us in a position to do a lot of really fun things with the brand. Like, think about it. The Slayer's just asleep in a sarcophagus right now. He's not dead after Doom Eternal. I saw people talk about that. Oh, he ain't dead.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
I mean, he already woke up out of it once. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's in 2016, so. It is nice to have the Praetor suit just waiting for you. How do we get that? Like, when you wake up, like, I'm trying to think of what kind of setup you could have in your real life where you wake up and be like, yeah, this is good. I don't know. I guess maybe like if you're into eating breakfast, like the perfect breakfast waiting for you. Oh, shit. From Craft Free Man Chan in Japanese says, hello from Japan. No. What just... I totally missed that. I was reading that chat. You got an extra life though, so we're using it.
What the hell did what happened? Chat.
He's at the drop zone. Deploying weapon pod now.
This is a long ass level.
Chat, what the hell was that?
I know, Shredding Ruin said I looked away for 5 seconds. Same. Horde Mode just said, yo, what was that?
Of McDoo-doo.
Somebody go back, clip it, tell us what happened.
Seriously, yeah.
I
Can
can't
we watch
rewind.
that again?
I can't rewind. I need to know. What was that? I know, Simplu says I blinked. Same.
Well, that was ridiculous. I mean, I was kicking butt.
It's the first bug, that's right. I don't know. We don't know what happened. You tell us. Kuroki says, I just blinked and he perished.
Pile.
That was a pile of dudong.
It really was.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
Zuber Sandwich says, why do you keep dying at this level, bro? Alright, look, the Ultra Nightmare one didn't count, okay? That could happen to anyone. And that was remember, that was the one that we got too close to that Mancubus. That's fair. He taught us that lesson. And it didn't happen this time, so we're good. Right now, Earthling, this difficulty is Pandemonium, so your first playthrough's on all Hurt Me Plenty, nice. Yeah, this is like Nightmare, but with the caveat that top right you'll see the life sigils, aka extra lives, and in a lot of secrets in this map you can find extra ones, and then you can only carry 3 at a time, but essentially when you die in Pandemonium, it's Nightmare mode, but when you die you start the entire level over, and then it uses one of those life sigils in the top right. Oh wait, Marshall, I see that you tagged it, but even your thing, your clip is, I don't think clips can be posted in chat, I guess, because even yours, even though I know you're a moderator, I don't think it works in here, because it looks like it just stars. How do we see this thing? Marshall, you want to Slack it to me? Maybe I can see it then. Let's see it. Yeah, if you don't mind, send it to us first. I can see it then. Let's see. Just a wee little whisper. Let's see. Going into whispers now. Let me know when it's done. That's right, Hugo is focused in the zone. That's right, user 246412. Alright, he said he's out. Let's take a look here. Wait, I'm logged into the Bethesda account. Did you send to the Bethesda account? I'm not logged in as Tokyo, I'm logged in as Bethesda.
Oh, I have to rebuy this stuff. Okay.
Yeah. It like reset that part.
Do I keep the gold that I have?
No. I think you have to recollect it, right? I think it's like a full reset in this.
Okay.
Anything before this level is still there, but yeah, you have to collect all this again. Let's see here. Alright, looking at the whispers. There it is. Alright, I got the clip. Pulling up the clip now. In this window. Let's see what the hell happened here. Oh, damn. Hold on. Who was hitting you? Dude, it was... I think it was the Pinky Rider or something. It was somebody on your left-hand side when you were running into those...
It was definitely the bigger rider, but it was like, dude, how strong was his fucking thing?
And you might have even... You might have eaten an imp fireball. Let me look at it again. Hold on, let me slow it down. Get analytical on here. Let's see. Speed. Let's do half speed. Play it. Let me full screen it. Yeah, you ate a fireball. Was it the hit scan of this thing? So you ate an imp fireball. It might have just been the guys that you were looking at, those the plasma shield soldiers, like it might have been the hit scan because there was a fireball coming at you from an imp behind them, and I think you ate that, and then instead of that shield breaking all of them, I think it just went for one of them, and maybe it was just the hit scan because you had like 5 HP. SOB. Thank you, Marshall, for sending it. I'll send it to you later, Hugo, so we can analyze. All right. Yeah, Simplu says Hugo got hit by a shield soldier pellet at the same time, back to back, with whatever came in off screen. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I know, exactly. I said enhance, enhance. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to zoom in. What is your name? Killick69. I don't see how the biblical religious nature of the demons limited their art design. Classic Doom took inspiration from D&D fantasy art books. It didn't have to turn them into aliens to design them. True.
We did take inspiration from classics, but I think both of us, yeah, we took D&D, we took classic, and then we took like a lot of the comic book influences that Carmack got, like the Arachnotron, Cyberdemon stuff, which is just full on straight 90s Image comic stuff.
Yeah.
So, but certainly like ancient biblical hell is a definite part of our design ethos.
Mm-hmm. Deleted. Careful.
God damn!
We got swung on. That one we earned.
Oh my god, I gotta start again!
Yeah. This is always, it's funny because the hiccups in Pandemonium, this is one of them because this level is so long and you're getting so many like beginner upgrades that your kit is so limited right now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's all good. We're locking in. We got time. We got 40 minutes left in the stream, and that means we're beating this level first try. And also, we can collect one more of the extra lives at one point in this level. I know we have at least one more in the secrets, maybe two more out there. It's funny because people are talking about Doom X Spawn and Todd McFarlane. I mean, that was the coolest thing about. Do I have any right here? I don't think I do. But we do a whole line of Doom figurines, like action figures with Todd McFarlane, like with McFarlane Toys, which is just how cool is that?
Well,
You know what I mean?
the Todd McFarlane element was just a part of the aesthetics back then in everything. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
The
That's true.
exaggerated proportions, Jim Lee's artwork.
Yeah.
Certainly, you know,
To the energy relay.
it was such a fun part. Man, I can't believe I'm so pissed right now.
This is the beauty and drama of Pandemonium, though. In Ultra Nightmare,
Well,
we'd
also
have been
I
like, well,
realize
thanks a lot.
I
See you later.
can't be lazy. Like if
Right.
you've got to watch your health. If you get sloppy,
Yeah, if you get to like 5 HP and you're not playing different, then you're gonna die. It's definitely a reality check of like, okay, change your playstyle immediately, refocus. That's right, Jules just said you gotta believe. Salim says, welcome to the club, Hugo. Yeah,
no.
the suffering is real with Pandemonium and with Ultra Nightmare, but you gotta sharpen the blade, man. Steel sharpens steel, so we're doing it. That's right. Bobby Blue Holiday says, amen, Josh. Hugo's got this. There you go.
So, hey Josh,
Oh,
why
is it?
don't we discuss the nugget,
oh.
the lore nugget for today?
Is it time?
It's time.
Time to dig in?
Time to dig in. So, I was thinking, it's not quite a nugget, it's just me kind of theorizing. Wouldn't it be cool? You know those soul factories from Doom Eternal?
Yep.
Wouldn't it be cool if we saw how those began?
Ooh.
That'd be awesome.
That's juicy. That's juicy.
That would be awesome.
The nugget.
Just how they kind of started.
I like this. I like this. That would be cool. Because, chat.
It would be
What?
interesting.
It would be very, very interesting. Chat, what level was that in Doom Eternal where we see, you know, the encounter where you go down and there's the
Necroval, I think.
It's Necroval. That's exactly what it is. I couldn't think of it off the top of my noggin. Getting a lot of Necroval Part 2. Exactly. Yes. Soul Spires. Yes. Wouldn't that be cool? Necroval Part 3. Hell yeah. That's right. It was Part 2 in the game that part shows up in. I love
Is that a
fight,
good
Donnie.
nugget, you guys?
Yeah. How's that nugget? Rate the nugget. Time to rate the nugget, the DLC nugget for the week. I've seen a lot of hell yeses in Necrovol and chats. Okay, High Beam says, "Oh my god, I was hoping you'd throw that in."
Now, keep in mind, there are many soul factories.
Right. It's not only one, because, you know, hell and stuff.
But
Dan, we're getting good reviews on this nugget, Hugo, let me tell you.
All right, good. I'm glad you guys.
I'm getting 10 out of 10. I got nugget out of 10. I'm not sure what that one means. I got a 66
awesome.
out of 10 nugget. Jesus.
It'd be awesome if they were like, it's shit.
They're like, throw that nugget in the trash.
Why'd you choke on that nugget?
It's not even breaded. It's raw. It's a raw nugget. All right. Hato says it's a goated nugget.
Good.
Jewel says it's a nugget with honey mustard. Damn. Damn.
It is, it's our opportunity to, explore the origins of Argent Energy.
Interesting.
And how it started it at its very, very beginning.
Nice. Vampiric Ramen says, satisfying nugget, but needs some sauce. we already got confirmed honey mustard. What are you talking about? Golden ticket nugget, says Gamecraft. Damn. Salzaru says, so peak.
Good.
James Chestworth says, it's a KFC nugget. Does KFC do nuggets? Are you trolling us? Is that a thing? KFC finally break down and say, F it, we're doing nuggets. Ooh. Irrational Reasoning says it's a premium beaver nugget. That's Bucky's confirmed right there. Oh, okay, Doomer77 says not beaver nugget good, but still a great nugget. Okay. It's a controversial take to say it's beaver nugget level, but we're at least approaching
I think if you're calling it a beaver nugget, then we're saying that was like the best nugget ever.
That's true, because my god, those things don't miss. There's 3 things that I'm looking forward to, and 2 of them are QuakeCon, the other one is beaver nuggets this year, because August 6th and 9th, there's going to be a lot of beaver nuggets eaten. We got to go and just buy like a box full. Be like, you don't have to unpack them. We'll just take the lot. Pull some Harry Potter shit. Okay. Bobby Blue Holiday says they don't do nuggets. I work at KFC. All right. I believe you then. Why not is the question, Bobby Blue. Have you ever asked them that? Why not? My Course Era says, Hugo, it's beast, welcome hell. And then put 2 emojis. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You know, the Baron of Hell, we really try to check the box with him feeling very classic.
Yeah.
So we try to like mix it up, you know.
Yeah, because remember how big the Baron is in 2016? He's enormous. He's a big old boy. Oh boy. Captain Onmu says, is Joshua Boyle the true ruler of hell? I've never seen that sentence. I hope not. And if I am, you guys can have whatever you want.
Dude, F this thing!
Dude, it's the Stone Imp had our ass last time because we didn't have the shield bash to take him off the board, but we're doing mucho better this time. And I like how he's respecting the Mancubus, how he needs to be respected right now by giving him his proper space so we don't crowd him, because there we go. Get him off the board. Ooh, very nice parry there. Imp Stalker, big on. You're done. That's true.
You're done.
You're done. Razor Ice says Baron from Doom 3 was huge. Yeah, he was big as hell too.
Hey, chat. It would be awesome if we could skip these sequences. I'm with you.
Yeah. Too much cool animations when you've seen them maybe a few times. Yep, Salim says the Shredder does rule. It's true. Kuroki says Joshua Azaric cosplay win. Dude, I wish I had an Azaric level body. I'd be out there doing it right now. Could you imagine waking up just looking like Azaric? I'd be like, who cares? The Slayers, let him do whatever he wants. I'm fine. Bring me a mirror.
Why be angry?
That's what I'm saying. What's there to be so upset about?
Hey, there was a pretty cool video that came out from a new kind of Doom fan that I discovered about
Ooh.
the Azric boss fight. I don't know if you guys saw it. He put it out there. Just, he really liked the Azric boss fight, giving it a lot of praise.
Nice.
Felt like the boss fights at the end of Doom, the Dark Ages, was good. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember what the name was by chance, or around what it was?
I don't, but yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me do a search. Let's see how my searching skills are off the cuff. Let's see I'm seeing if chat could beat me to it. Let's see. In the Dark Ages, Azuric. Alright, let me see. Let me do it by filters. I'll do it the recents.
It's a little analysis vid on FPS bosses, and he's just a fan of the way that we handled our bosses in Dark Ages.
Does this sound right? The video was something like, "This is the best boss fight in FPS." Does that sound right?
It might be, yeah, and it's a picture of Azric with like a red glow around him
Yes. Let me see if
from the
that's right.
thumbnail.
Is it nobody understands why this is the best FPS boss fight ever made, Doom the Dark Ages? And like you said, it's like, it says brutal behind Azuric. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
8 days ago?
I think so.
It's,
I think so.
how do I say his name? Farvane. Does that sound right? Yeah, let's see.
That is him.
Farvane. 11 minutes, 54 seconds. He's got some good editing going on. I like this.
Yeah, he really appreciate the support.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
I like the chat too. They're talking about like favorite boss fights in Doom games and other games. It's good stuff. Hell yeah. Love to see it. And that was just like 8 days ago. It's awesome. Only 108 subscribers. Let's help this guy out. Let's get him some subscriptions.
Yeah, chat, help this guy out. Let's get him some subscribers.
Farvein. Farvane. On YouTube. That's cool. You can boost up game speed to make it more spicy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you haven't played with the JLMSC, if you haven't played with the in-game sliders, I mean, dig in, man. There is so much you can customize. The damage done to you, the damage you do to the demons, your speed, full game speed, parry windows. You can make it so there's no slowdown when you're doing, you know, both parries and all your shield stuff. It's awesome, man. Play around with that stuff. Whether it's for a challenge or just make it how you want it. Flynn Solo says, "Hey Hugo, you think we will ever see the Balgar demon again in a future Doom game?" Triple question mark.
I don't know. I'd like to.
Yeah.
I think he's really cool.
He is cool. Bobby Blue wants me to background the video while we're streaming. I'm just like listening to that guy at like 3x and just still streaming instead of having like two brains, one talking to you, one reading chat, one watching the video. I don't know if I have the capacity. I need more Argent energy. I need more souls.
That's right.
Alan Barbin YT says, "Josh, what's your favorite boss fight? It can't be a Doom one. If it's not a Doom one, it's a tough question. Do you have one that comes to mind? Favorite boss fight, Hugo? Any game?
Hard.
Yeah.
The end of Blood. I don't know. It's. I'm not good with remembering the
Garamond?
names. Like at work,
Yeah.
people can remember the crazy
I know.
shit when it comes to
I agree with
especially from software bosses. I'm just
Yeah.
like, how the fuck? Now,
You're like,
granted,
which
all
guy?
of us have fought them
Yes, of
7
course.
million times.
Right.
but
I know what you mean. But yeah, you mean Garamond at the end of Bloodborne, like stands up that fight in the like poppy field or whatever kind of flowers those are. That's a memorable ass one, and it's a good ass fight. That's a really good question. I mean, it's weird because some of that stuff is a timing thing, right? Like the first time I ever fought Artorias in Dark Souls DLC, I was like, holy shit, just because how cool he is. First time you fought Lady Maria and Garamond, you're like, well, this is peak. Then the first time you fought Millennia, you were like the second phase of Millennia, holy, that transition and the, what is her voice line? It's like, now witness true horror or something. Jesus Christ, it's ice cold. It's so cool. That's a good one. But it's also, Millennia is harder than shit. She's so hard. I don't know that I've ever beat her solo. I think I've always had at least a homie do it with me, because I was like, do I really want to learn her waterfowl so I can perfect dodge it just to get to phase 2? Or do I just want to beat that ass and do a little bit of dodging? I think I picked the second. Oh, there's some good suggestions. And oh yeah, Raider 956 says Slave Knight Gale. That's kind of, it's like they made Artorias, then in Dark Souls 3 they made Slave Knight Gale. It was kind of like Artorias Plus, and they kind of ran that back, I feel like, with both with Millennia, honestly Garamond. There's a lot of like DNA that's kind of like, I saw some article or maybe it was some video talking about how Artorias was the, after FromSoft made Artorias, that was the model for every boss after that, which I think there's some credibility to. Ooh, Jesus, yeah. Ishin sword fight, the last sword fight in Sekiro is insane. After you gotta take his kid down, holy shit, that's a good fight. Yeah, Sekiro final boss. A lot of votes for that. What else have we seen? I thought I saw some Metal Gear one in here too. What was that? Yeah, getting a lot of praise for the Gladiator. Gladiator is a fun ass fight in Eternal, man. That fight is just perfectly spicy, where it's 2 phases. You know, it's. I think it's fair but really fun. Yeah, fighting Metal Gear Array while piloting Rex in Metal Gear Solid 4. Ooh, that shit was peak when that happened. Getting a lot of support in chat right now. They're saying you got this. Yeah, Luker Shining says, I love the Soul of Cinder, especially the lore. Yeah, I mean, also one of the best armor designs of all time is Soul of Cinder, Lord of Cinder. And he's the Dark Souls 3 box art. That's how good he is. Chicken Burger Man says he sent me a picture of the game in Discord. Let's see.
Oh god.
Sorry, you got this. I like. There we go. Oh, a little extra spice in the end of that. Perfect. All right, we're getting close. Got to get him off the board. Shit. All right. Here we go. Lock in.
Demonic leader identified.
Oh my god.
Oh!
God damn it!
Well, I think that's our ass this stream. How many things do you even have left up there? Do you have 1 or do you have 2? Out of curiosity, how many
That's
life
so
sigils?
frustrating.
We got just the slightest bit aggressive or greedy at a time when it was like, hang back, hang in the pocket. Son of a biscuit.
That was total crap. Oh my god! That's so annoying. Man, this is gonna be tough.
You're like, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot. It's all right. We'll start next stream. Easy bath run.
Yeah, we're right here.
Grab that shit.
Oh my god!
You were really locked in all stream too, honestly. You were beast and shit.
That is
just running
such
through
garbage.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention almost. We did a tunables update today to Dark Ages. What was the thing that we fixed? Let me look again. Let me make sure I'm reading it right. We just did this like 2 hours ago.
Zidale says, "Don't let anger control you." Hugo."
Don't cut to the dark side. We fixed a rare issue with the autocannon shield rune that prevented the extended magazine's upgrade duration from applying under certain conditions. So autocannon shield rune, sometimes the extended magazine upgrade duration wasn't applying correctly, but we fixed that today. So
Yeah, guys, that's good. And shout out to Vidaz and his stream for helping us identify that stuff. Really appreciate it. And thanks for your patience, everybody. And
we're still looking into all the other ones too that were kind of like coming from that recently. We're gonna raid somebody. Who's it gonna be?
Yes, and again, my apologies. Yes, we should have put the lore more specific about the Titans and why they're able to, the Atlans and what tech allows them to fight the Titans. But listen, we're doing our best. I think you guys will really appreciate the lore stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
In the upcoming game.
That's right.
It should be good.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the perfect person for us to come raid. Waiting for someone. Okay, hold on. All right.
Guilt BBD. Hey, Hugo and Josh, have you seen the fictional battle matchups on YouTube of Doomslayer versus characters from other IPs? I have, and honestly, I feel like the Doomslayer measures up. Like, I feel like, the public seems to think that the Doom guy's pretty dang tough, and that's how we like it.
That's right.
That's right.
All right, give me one more good question from chat. I'm just finding the perfect. Trying to find somebody with. Okay, hold on. I think we're almost there. Let's see. All right, do something different. I like this. All right, so this is somebody. What are they picking? They just started a playthrough. They're on PlayStation 5. Right now they have 0 viewers, but I like their title. It's just light work. So whatever they're about to do in Dark Ages, light work, easy. So this is who we're gonna raid. Hold on one second. Let's get this command together here.
What happened to the Doom comic? I'd still like to do it. It's something. There's kind of nothing. It's just a matter of putting it all together. But we would love to do that, you guys. Absolutely. Listen, Doom comic, Doom animated movie, all of it. We love the Dooms.
Also, we're
just honestly bandwidth guys wise. It's not that we don't want to do it or we're like, it just DLC. That's our focus.
Yeah, we got to get that out the door first. I almost forgot to mention too with all the movie shit because there's so much crazy movie news. So Evil Dead, the newest one, which is Burn, that's in theaters April 24th, which is like very soon. That's the new one. And then Sam Raimi, the man, the myth, the legend, confirmed he's doing the next Evil Dead. And I think it comes out like next year or the year after. That's happening.
Right.
Which is crazy. Because
that's pretty awesome.
How many years has it been since Army of Darkness? It was like 97?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Some shit? I don't know. It's crazy.
Good amount of time.
All right. So final thoughts, end the stream before we jump into this raid. Okay. Evil
Soul
Dead,
Factories
You're right.
and Evil Dead.
Oh, I like it. That's right. Correction. The OG Evil Dead is coming back to the theater on the 24th of April. Maybe the release date for Burn hasn't been confirmed, but I know it's this year. And then, what's the next one called? Wrath or something? That one's next year. And that's Sam Raimi, or the year after. So get going to be crazy to see him come back to the franchise, especially after the new
Good.
kind
Amazing.
of direction. It's going to be cool. All right, later, y'all.
See you guys later.
See ya.
Thank you guys.